And we are live. You already know who it is. My name is Mike Kyle, aka the Fantasy Vulture. I have over a decade worth of fantasy football experience and have continuously competed for fantasy championships over the course of the past 8 seasons. Let's make it 9 in 2021. But enough of me. I'm here for you. On today's episode of the FB Show, we're going to continue with our 2021 NFL Draft Rookie Profiles, breaking down all of the incoming offensive players through the NFL Draft this season and looking at them through the lens of fantasy football. Up next, Purdue wide receiver Rondale Moore. So if you're excited for this video, be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, smash that subscribe button so you never miss a video from me. And last but not least, you can follow me on all social media platforms at FFVulture. A lot of great content coming down the pipe over there as we approach draft season and, of course, just football season as a whole. Oh my God, we are so close. Last but not least, check out the website ffvulture.com for some premium fantasy football packages. And without further ado, I'm just ready to roll, jump right in. This is video number 2 for me on the night. And without further ado, Rondale Moore, let's just jump right in, shall we? Alright, this dude, I'm excited. He is a player that's gotten a lot of hype over the course of the past year or so. And let's just talk about Mr. Moore, shall we? Let's go through the metrics first. He's 20.9 years old. He's one of the youngest players in this draft. He's only 5'7", 181 pounds, but his 40 time is a 4.32. Yeah, he's quick. He's quick. He's very fucking good too. So, but like, where do we start with him? I feel like that's the question. I think we need to start how he translates at the next level. And guys, he's a slot wide receiver through and through. I'm very excited to give you his comparison later on in this video, so be sure to stick around for that. But you watch Rondale Moore play, and he's like a water bug. And the best way I can describe him when I say that is he just kind of like buzzes and floats along the field. He glides in that way. If you've ever seen a bug out of water, they kind of just whoop, 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 whoop. And that's Rondale Moore. And how I came up with that comparison is actually kind of funny. So Terry Rozier, point guard for the Charlotte Hornets, is one of my favorite players. And I've always compared Rozier's game to that of a water bug. And when I was watching Rondale Moore's highlights, it screamed Terry Rozier to me. Just the way that he moves on the field and the way that he's able to just get from point A to point B while just whoop, 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 like this, exactly. Literally like this highlight. Just he goes one way, cuts back, and he's going the other direction, and he's going off the field 45 yards. So I love that comparison for him, and then it also just fits because he's a play extender. With his speed and his agility and his just side-to-side speed more than anything, he has the ability to just take a simple screen play, extend it 20 yards in either direction, either north-south or east-west. And that makes him super fascinating as a prospect, because if you can get him the ball in space, he's a guy that's going to make good things happen. So I'm really excited about that. But more than anything else, this dude is just a lightning rod. Literally a lightning rod of speed. Again, like I mentioned, a 4.32 40, which I remember when that came out of his pro day, I texted my best friend and I said, please, for the love of God, don't look at Rondale Moore's 40. And his response was 4.32 ... And it's just one of those things, right, where we all know how fast some of these guys are, and then you watch them run the 40 or you watch their highlights and it's just, oh, no, he's not just fast. He's really fucking fast. And that is Rondale Moore. And his ability, more than anything, it's not only that he moves like a water bug. It's not only that he's lightning with that agility too. It really is that he's just able to break a play on any given time he touches the ball. Like, you're watching some of these and it's like, oh, he's definitely trapped. Like that, like, there we go. I love when this happens because I can just show these things. Let's go back to this. Watch this right here. So they know it's coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just rips through 5 tackles. 6. Like he literally had half the defense on him at one point during that one play, and just said, nope, I'm going to take this to the end zone instead. He is that dynamic of a player. And on top of that, oh, there goes the camera. Nice. What are we going to do here? How are we going to fix this? We're going to hide the camera for now. So that's the other thing too, is Rondale Moore is really gadgety. And he's gadgety in a really underrated sense. You watch some of the ways that he gets the ball, and it is a combination of, okay, just traditional, slot slants. It's going to be screen passes, and it's also going to be a series of handoffs too. And that is where I have my comparison for Rondale Moore, and that is Curtis Samuel. And Curtis Samuel did get a lot of hype this past year because of the year that he had in Carolina, where he was utilized just in a variety of different ways. And I think that's going to be the best way that Rondale Moore translates to the NFL. I have seen some comparisons like Tyreek Hill or some of these other just really small, speedy guys, and that's all really valid. But I think the Curtis Samuel one makes the most sense. Curtis Samuel, I think, is like 5'10", so he's definitely bigger than. Let's pull this up just to see. So he's definitely bigger than. Where are we at? Yeah, so he's 5'11". So Curtis Samuel is definitely bigger than Rondale Moore, but I think just in terms of like usage and speed. Curtis Samuel's 40 was a 4.31 for comparison, and then just again, so it's usage, speed, and then just Rondale's gonna give some height up to Curtis Samuel, but whatever, like that's more than fine. But I just think like the way that they move and the way that they play, it aligns very similarly to one another, and that's why I really like that comparison. It's better than I think a Tyreek Hill, because Tyreek I don't think has like the same kind of jitteriness to his game that Rondale Moore does, and that really is the separating factor. Also, Tyreek is just kind of a guy who's going to go deep. He's gonna make a few moves over the middle as well, but he's not gonna get handoffs consistently. He's not gonna be put in some of these little quirky situations that Rondale Moore found himself in at Purdue. So if you land Rondale Moore and you get him into a good spot with a smart offensive coach, think of somebody like a Laviska Shenault down in Jacksonville, who's been used kind of creatively so far. Curtis Samuel last year in Carolina, same kind of thing. So if we can get him in a spot with a good head coach that's going to make the most and maximize his abilities, I think Rondale Moore becomes really interesting, right? He's already going to be a great talent and a great prospect right now, but if that landing spot hits, he could be an absolute superstar in this league. So I'm really excited to see where he lands in the NFL draft. So that's my analysis on Rondale Moore. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button down below. Also smash that subscribe button so you never miss a video from me. I got like 20 more rookie videos pumping out over the course of the next 10 days or so. Follow me on all social media platforms at FFVulture, and check out the website ffvulture.com. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, people come and go, but fantasy championships are forever, and I will see you in the next video.